But then we do have a blunt and a glass syringe.
Yes.
So I tend to agree with Mr. Rickard that there should be maybe 3 counts of paraphernalia. I don't think there should be 6 counts.
Yes.
Okay. What is your argument about the cannabis?
Wait, it's got the total weight is 655. Different. One that was 225. I mean, there were 2 bags. that
Right.
Had significant amounts in both of them, but it's usually charged as 1 count.
Right. All right. So Mr. Magana, I'm going to, set bonds and find probable cause in count 1, the delivery of cannabis. That's going to be $1,000. I'm going to find probable cause for 3 counts of possession of drug paraphernalia. That will be $1,000 each. The remaining 3 counts of paraphernalia, you're going to be released on your own recognizance on. And then I'm going to find probable cause for 1 count of possession of cannabis over 20 grams. The bond on that will be $5,000, and on the second count, you'll be ROR'd, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So your next court date is going to be on May the 27th at 8:15, sir.
Say that again?
May 27th at 8:15.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you, sir. Timothy Mooney,
Yes, ma'am.
pardon me. Sir, you're here charged of possession of methamphetamine and possession of paraphernalia. Do you have an attorney?
No, ma'am.
You afford to hire one?
No, ma'am. I can't afford one.
All right, sir, I will appoint the office of the public defender. I do find probable cause. Your bonds are set at $5,000 on the meth, $1,000 on the paraphernalia. Your next court date will be May 27th at 8:15, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dixon Reyes. Sir, you are here charged with tampering with physical evidence, grand theft motor vehicle, fleeing or attempting to elude with reckless and high speed, knowingly driving while license suspended or revoked, trafficking in fentanyl. Do you have an attorney?
No, ma'am.
Do you afford to hire one?
No, ma'am.
I will appoint the office of the public defender to represent you, sir. I do find probable cause for the charges. The state has just handed me a motion for pretrial detention. Give me just a moment to review it. It's on the fentanyl count.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir, I do find that it is a legally sufficient motion. So on the trafficking and fentanyl count, you will be held no bond, sir. You will have a hearing before the circuit court on May the 1st at 8:30 for them to consider changing that. On the tampering with physical evidence, it will be $5,000. Grand theft motor vehicle, $5,000. On the fleeing, attempting to elude with reckless driving and high speed, it will be $15,000. And on the driving while license suspended or revoked, it will be $250. It indicates that he is on active probation. Can someone tell me if they have a case number for the case he's on probation for? Oh, it's not here. It's an Osceola's. All right. So sir, your next court date is going to be on May the 27th at 8:15. Thank you. Jose Robles,
Robert Schultz.
Robles is in hospital.
okay, we'll add him on to tomorrow. Mr. Schultz, you're here charged with domestic violence battery. Do you have an attorney, sir?
I am Robert Schultz.
That's what I said. You're charged with, you're Robert Joseph Schultz, correct?
Correct.
You're here charged with domestic violence battery. Do you have an attorney?
No,
Can you afford to hire one?
no.
I will appoint the office of the public defender to represent you, sir. I do find probable cause for the charge. Your bond is set at $5,000. If you do bond, you will be on pretrial release. Conditions will include you contacting pretrial services in person immediately upon your release, and then every Monday. You will not use, possess, or carry any firearms, guns, weapons, ammunition, or knives. You will have no contact with the alleged victim in this case. You will stay 500 feet away from the victim's home, vehicle, place of employment, and/or school at all times. I will give you one opportunity within 48 hours of your release from custody to return to the residence with a law enforcement escort to retrieve your personal belongings. Do you understand, sir?
No, I own the home,
Okay, well.
so it is my home, and the person is in the back.
You don't have to talk about the facts of the case.
If the,
Okay.
if the victim doesn't own the home, then she should leave the home. She should, I
Correct.
mean, hopefully she'll be gone, but the problem is if she's there, you can't go in the house. So that's gonna be an issue for you, because if she is at the house, you cannot go there. Do you understand?
Yes,
Okay, you may have to begin some eviction proceedings or something like that to get her out, but if she's there, you can't go. So the next court date is May 16th at 8:30, sir. Thank you.
thank you.
Romel Stokes. Sir, you are here charged with grand theft, 5,000 to 10,000, criminal mischief, 1,000 or more, burglary of an unoccupied structure, felony petty theft, dealing in stolen property, 3 separate counts, grand theft, 750 to 5,000, and then 2 counts of grand theft motor vehicle. Do you have an attorney?
No,
Can you afford to hire one?
no.
Sir, I will appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you. I do find probable cause for the charges. Your bonds are set as follows. On the grand theft, 5,000 to 10,000, $5,000. Criminal mischief, 1,000 or more, $5,000. Burglary of an unoccupied structure, $5,000. Felony petty theft, $5,000. Dealing in stolen property, each count will be $15,000. Grand theft, 750 to 5,000, $5,000, and each of the grand theft motor vehicles will be $5,000.
Is
Sir.
there any way
if
we
you
can lower the
bond-
bonds?
I beg your pardon?
Is there any way we can lower the bonds?
No, I'm not gonna lower them. If you do bond, sir, you will be on pretrial release. Conditions will include you contacting pretrial services in person immediately upon your release, and then every Monday. You will not use, possess, or carry any firearms, guns, weapons, ammunition, or knives. You will have no contact with the alleged victim in this case. You will stay 500 foot from victim, victim's home, vehicle, place of employment, and or school at all times. Do you understand these conditions?
Yes.
Your next court date is May 27th at 8:15, sir. Thank you. Matthew Taylor.
Yes, ma'am.
Taylor, you are here on a hold from Hardy County. It is for child support. It is a no bond hold. Can I see that teletype? But it says there should be a purge.
Let me see.
Says our agency holds an active warrant out for subject for non-support, purge amount based on hearing at first appearance. I mean, how am I supposed to set a purge amount?
There should be a purge amount.
It's 24, well, no, that's not, it says 24. That's not the right case number. But it's Taylor, Matthew Dwayne Taylor. DWAYNE. All right, so you do have a purge amount, sir, of $300. So if you can afford to post that, you can go ahead and post that from Polk County. If you cannot, then they're going to notify Hardy County that you're in our custody and ask them to come and get you. If they do not pick you up by next Friday, May the 2nd, then you'll come back to first appearance, okay? All
Okay, okay.
right, so thank you.
Thank you.
That's
all we have.
Thank you, guys. Have a good afternoon. See you
Thank you.
tomorrow.
Good morning, Judge. This is Kayleen with pretrial. Did you want us to type your name in tomorrow or did you want to sign?
You can type it in.
Okay. Also,
I wasn't sure today, that's why I started signing them, but
gotcha. For Miles, what exactly did you say for condition 27 for the DCF plan? Comply with,
any DCF case plan.
okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. See you tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.